Coming up on Shaquille.
This game was over before it was over.
Goodbye.
I said I ain't gonna bite you.
It's no big secret that I've always struggled with free throws.
Dwayne, I'm sorry you got partnered up with Shaq.
Last time we played the Clippers, they beat us at the buzzer. But tonight, they're in our house.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
There's a lot of hype around this game because everybody's saying this is a preview of what the finals might be.
You want to fight me?
Oh, that's bad.
Good.
Why do you play?
It's my job to go out there and give them a good show.
SHAQ alone is not enough to ensure a victory.
On this episode of Shaquille.
Right now, the Heat have one of the best home records in the league. We've only lost 5 here at the arena. And tonight, we're going for our 20th home win against the Golden State Warriors. The truth is, they're not a very good team. I mean, damn, they only won 1 game all of last month. So we're pretty confident we'll get the win. Our team got out to a slow start. It was like we were always a half a step behind. And they kept getting layup after layup. But you know, when you start out a game like this, the best thing to do is to keep pushing and changing things up until you find your focus and find your rhythm. Flash just couldn't seem to get it going tonight. But that's okay because Eddie Jones really stepped up. And you know, that's what's great about this team. Someone else always comes through. I mean, there's definitely been some games where I've struggled, and it's usually been Dwayne Wade picking up the slack. You know what? We should have blown these guys away. But the fact is, they played hard and kept it close until the 4th. But in the end, they didn't have it in them. You know, the desire to win. But I'll tell you what, we did.
Floppy out for Dwayne. Here we go. Quick. Now you got 14. The biggest challenge in coaching Shaquille is really getting your team to still play with a sense of urgency. Because Shaquille provides so much confidence for a team that they just think, hey, because of Shaq's presence, we're going to be able to win the game. You have the nail taking that, you got to slap the ball. That confidence is great, but at times that can be a negative because they can forget about things like defensive intensity and execution. Doesn't stop until there's a score. So you really have to keep your team on guard. That SHAQ alone is not enough to ensure a victory.
Here, I'll let you do it on the counter. Monday's Valentine's Day, and every holiday I do cookies with the kids because you can make a mess and get all dirty, and it's just fun. So the kids and I decided to make cookies today while Shaquille's at practice because the kids really want to surprise him. We're experimenting here.
Yay! So we can play in it?
I don't care. You can do whatever you want to do with yours. It's yours.
After practice today, we all had to partner up with a teammate to shoot free throws. It was Coach Van Gundy's idea. deal was both players had to make 10 in a row before either of us could go home. Flash teamed up with me, and he made the first 10 shots he took.
Go, baby. We'll be out of here soon.
Then it was my turn. Turns out, I wasn't as lucky as Flash.
10 more.
Don't mess it up. What is that you're doing right now?
Picking hearts. Look how many hearts I made.
Okay, how are we going to put that on a cookie tray?
Dang it.
My sad cookies.
You know, it's no big secret that I've always kind of struggled with free throws. But I'll tell you one thing. It's not because I don't practice.
All right, last one.
Sometimes it feels to me like it's easier to win 10 games in a row than it is to make 10 free throws in a row.
Let's go.
You missed the last one?
Too much pressure. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll still be here with the same tomorrow when we come in at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, Dwayne, I'm sorry you got partnered up with SHAQ.
Oh, Miles.
Good.
Amira, that was mine.
Oh, good.
Okay, you're done.
Seven more. 6 more. 10 more. 9 more. 8 more. 7 more. 6 more.
There's a lot of hype around this game against the Spurs because everybody's saying it's a preview of what the finals might be. But if you know Shaquille, you know he totally ignores all the hype. He knows it's way too early to be worrying about that kind of stuff and making predictions.
You know, the Spurs are one of the league's elite teams, and I really respect Tim Duncan as a player. Back when I was in the West, I went up against him in the playoffs 5 times in 6 years. So I kind of know how they operate. And that's really an advantage for us because I've been able to pass on some of that experience to my teammates. You know, basically for most of the game, we just traded baskets. They'd score, then we'd score. They couldn't pull away. We couldn't pull away. And the game just kept getting more and more intense. And then in the second half, things really started getting rough. Flash is the kind of guy that gives the game everything he's got. I take a lot of hits, but I'm a big guy. Dwayne gets punished every time he's out there on the floor. But he never complains, and he never backs down. He just does his job.
Loose ball foul on the Spurs.
Once Flash is back on his feet and I could tell he was all right, I leaned in and told him, don't worry about payback. Let's just get this win, little homie. You know, the first time we played the Spurs, Flash sat out with an injury and we lost. This time he was on the court and we won. I think probably the best thing about Sunday games is that they're usually over early. This means I can go back home and spend some time with my friends and family.
You're gonna get in trouble.
Tonight, Shawnee and I invited Dwayne Wade and his wife, Savon, over for a little early dinner. Flash and I are both going to the All-Star game next week.
Yeah.
It'll be my 12th appearance. It'll be his first.
Matching hat.
So I just wanted to school him a little bit, tell him what it's going to be like, and give him a few wardrobe tips, because now he's Flash, and he got to look good.
You look nice and good. Chinchilla. I've been home with two sizes too big with the hat.
It was great to kind of kick back and hang out with SHAQ and his family. We become really good friends since he signed with the team. I really didn't know him all before then, but I think what surprised me the most is how funny he is.
I can't believe you wore that. And that big brim hat? You wore the hat too? Oh my God. Yeah.
We're going to sit down. Should I ice my knees or something?
Go ahead, do what you gotta do, Mr. Man.
Daddy, what happened, Daddy?
None.
Why did you put ice on your knees?
Daddy old.
We only have one game left to play before the All-Star break. That's a good thing because I think all of us can use a little rest.
Look, big foot right.
Hey, stop running.
I mean, I don't care who you are, 30 plus games, God knows how many practices, your body begins to pay a price.
Hey,
What's the ball?
I said stop running.
It would be nice to take a break, even if it's just for a little while.
Can't get no sleep in this house.
Are you looking forward to this weekend, or is it like sort of boring already for you, these All-Star games?
It's fun. I'm happy for Dwayne and his family. It'll be his first one. I'm happy for Stan. It'll be his first one.
The All-Star game is coming up in less than a week, and Stan Van Gundy has been picked to be the coach for the East. I think it's a great honor for him because I think he really earned it.
So how has that experience to be in the same locker room with 12 of the best in the world will be a great honor. To have the opportunity to coach in the All-Star game and to be there with two of our players, I can't even describe what that experience will be like. I'm really looking forward to it.
Why do you play in the All-Star game? You know, a lot of people beg off, they take the days off. You play. Why do you play?
Because I think the fans appreciate me and I appreciate them. And if I'm healthy and if I can play, I think it's my job to go out there and give them a good show.
I'm done. Anybody else? Good to see you.
All right, buddy.
It's Valentine's Day, and tonight I'm taking Shawnee out to dinner to celebrate. But the kids said before we go, they wanted to give me a surprise.
Who made this one? You made that one? I'm gonna take a bite of yours first. You made this one, baby? Take a bite of yours. Want a bite? Here. Take a bite of Sharif. Take a bite of Mimi. The rest of it's good. It's candy on top.
You know, it turned out that Shakir ate his cookie. So I told him it was okay. I would just eat him instead.
Oh, don't bite.
I ain't gonna bite you.
Don't bite you.
I ain't gonna bite you.
Don't bite you.
I said I ain't gonna bite you.
Do.
Okay. All right.
Baby, here's a little present I want you to open up first.
Between Shaquille's practice and game schedule and me taking care of the kids, he and I really don't get to spend a lot of time alone together. Oh, and it's a heart ring, because it's Valentine's. Oof. Thank you. So tonight was really special for the both of us. So what is this?
I gotta like warm it up.
See yourself right now. There's something wrong with you.
One of the businesses that I'm obviously in is merchandising. I work with a licensing company who distributes all sorts of autographs. Jerseys, posters, basketballs, you name it, they got it. Where we going, my man?
Yeah, we're going.
5th floor?
5th floor, right?
And there's only one way to get 100% pure, authentic Shaquille O'Neal autograph. And that's for me, and me only, to sign it. It is I, SHAQ Fu. You want to fight me? Come on then, bring it. So 3 or 4 times a year, I spend half the day doing nothing but signing. I just hope I don't get writer's cramp, because it might throw up my free throws for tomorrow night's game.
The Clippers are in town tonight, and we're going for our 40th win. That's almost as many wins as the Heat had all last season. So we're all pretty pumped up about how we're positioned going into the last part of the season and on into the playoffs.
Off the court for me. I was not at all surprised by Shaq's impact on our basketball team. You're talking one of the truly great centers in the history of the game, and a very unique guy in terms of his size and strength and agility and skills. But as far as the rest of our team coming along this quickly, that's a little bit surprising. And the success in the first half of the season has been phenomenal, and it's been very exciting for our fans and for this entire city. I think the biggest challenges we'll face after the All-Star game are to continue to get better, not to coast through, not to try to stay at the level we're at of having the best record, but to truly try to get better every game. Then I think obviously the second challenge is to have everybody healthy and to have a lot of people on your team who are ready to contribute if needed.
Last time we played the Clippers was back in LA. It was the final game of a long road trip, and they took us to double overtime and then beat us at the buzzer with a lucky ass shot. But tonight, they're in our house. And we're looking to get even. The Clips kept it pretty close for about 10 minutes. Then they decided to start doubling and tripling me. And that was a big mistake. Because that left D. Jones wide open. And he was locked and loaded. In the second quarter, the rest of us joined the party. Let me tell you, it was fun. Everybody got in on the action. And as hard as the Clippers tried, there wasn't a damn thing they could do about it. In the third quarter, Daniel really turned on the juice. Started draining threes. And Wade just couldn't be stopped. They were merciless. And you know what? This game was over before it was over. What started as a battle ended as a massacre. Payback is a bitch.
Next time on Shaquille.
I don't want to be bothered. Got to get ready for the All-Star game. Tomorrow morning, off to Denver. Should I hit him with this one?
I don't even know why they call it the All-Star break. I'm working harder than ever.
Shaq, does this ever get old for you?
Just sticking that ugly mic in my face gets old.
Best thing about All-Star games is putting the 24 best players in one building at the same time.
Which of those guys are you going to dunk on first?
Whoever gets in the way.
Sets up a facial on Yao Ming.
Like I said before, I came here with one mission: to win a championship.